Switching gears just a little bit, and this goes back to, I guess, the elevator theme behind me, but obviously it was quite a rocky weekend in crypto markets, which we all know are volatile in general. But a lot of volatility happened during sort of a thin, time during thin trading volumes, or really big moves. The Bitcoin price differed quite a bit among major exchanges, sometimes in the $10,000 range. I just curious to know what you sort of view. What does that say about crypto market structure, if anything? And Faryar, that could be a good one for you.
Yeah, I think when you think about the market for crypto tokens, they are it's a heavily retail market at the moment, and it's also outside the United States. It's a heavily leveraged market, so people take extremely leveraged positions because the non-U.S. platforms allow for that. And so when you have movements, you find them accelerated as people kind of pull in their positions because of how exposed they are. And that's why I think the dynamic that you're seeing in the crypto market is huge adoption. I think we now have maybe 9,000 or 10,000 institutional clients that we service off of our institutional business. And so the institutional uptake and the turnover that's driven by institutional market participants is huge. But there are a lot of other things that make the traditional markets smoother, deeper, and less volatile. And those things are like the participation of institutional investors, mutual funds, ETFs, spot and futures ETFs. All of these things are within the remit of the regulators to begin to allow so that this volatility, so the volatility is not the feature of crypto, it's the feature of the evolving dynamic, and also it's a feature of the type of instruments and access points into this market that are ultimately allowed from a regulatory perspective. So a lot of this is in our control if we can get from here to there to allow for that to happen.